Hello everyone, this is Vinny Tartamella, and today we are going over the Goblin Queen from the X-Men 97 line. And I wasn't really going to get these, but having seen them in stores, the sculpt work is really nice on this piece. And I don't know, I just like villains, and Jean Grey, even the kind of clones or whatever, always cool characters. So I figured, yeah, might as well grab this one. And I'm glad I did, because these things are kind of difficult to find. I know Jean Grey is very hard to find. There's a bunch of stores and stuff that either they're not carrying them or they're shortchanged. I don't know. But yeah, packaging wise, I really do like the packaging on these. They're colorful, they work. I know this is supposed to be based off the Netflix series. I doubt I'll be watching that on any level. Oh, I'm sorry, not Netflix. I think it's Disney Plus. I don't even know. I don't care. Because the creative team behind it, I'm not impressed with. But anyway, the figures, though, they do look nice. And yeah, we're going to be breaking into this. But very cool looking. Some things I could see right off the bat that kind of bothers me, but, we'll do it. We'll go over in the review. Here she is with Wolverine. He's from the first series. She's from the second. And yeah, I think they look really nice together. But of course, this is being opened. So yeah, here she is on her rotating base. Overall, very nice look. The sculpt is very nice looking. There are some issues, and I will be going over them. I'm not a big fan of the articulation on this one. She's very limited compared to other figures, and I do think it really sucks that you cannot remove her cape. That's a major downside to this figure. Sculpt work on the face is pretty good, although she is supposed to be having some kind of a smirk, and it almost makes her face look a little bit crooked from certain angles. But that's kind of like the bad kind of out of the way. There are more good things about this figure than bad, and yeah, well, you can see for yourself. I mean, she's a very nice looking piece, but we'll break down articulation. But first, a close-up look of the details and everything. Like I said, a lot of good on this. I wanted to see more skin because the character, especially in the comic books, she had a lot more flesh exposed. They kind of covered her. I think they covered her too much. It doesn't necessarily bother me in a massive way, because it still looks really nice how they did it. But yeah, those kind of thigh highs, she shouldn't be wearing like more pants under there. Should be thigh highs, and then you could see her flesh, and then do the corset thing kind of up. But articulation wise, she does have a limited range because of the hair. Shoulders do have ball joints, go all the way around. Upper bicep cut, double hinge for the elbow. She has hinge and swivel for the wrist. She does have the hula hoop thing going on for the midsection, for the upper torso. Nothing by the waist, which kind of sucks too, but split wise, that's about as far as she'll go. And she doesn't have upper thigh. It's above the knee, which is bizarre. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking. Double hinge for the knee. And she does have the swivel and rocker for the ankle. But because of the high heels, they pinned it in an odd way. So this figure will not stand at all. You're going to need a base or something. But anyway, accessory-wise, she comes with a child. I'm assuming this is the child of Scott and Jean. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what they're doing with this cartoon. But there you go. If you want a baby wrapped up in a blanket for any other figure line, you could use that. Alternate hands or the closed fist. And she comes with these kind of magic effects, which are pretty cool looking. I'm pretty sure they're reused from something else. Probably the Scarlet Witch. But yeah, they look nice. Got no complaints with those. And yeah, you just kind of wrap it around, or you could pop off the hand. I mean, they're pliable, so nothing too difficult there. And here she is on the, on one of the crappy McFarlane bases, but that's the best that I got right now. Like I said, we need these figures to have proper kind of flight stands and bases. That's the one thing I will give those other companies that put out the really expensive versions of these kind of figures. They always do have really nice bases to put the figures on, so they could hold an awesome pose. I don't know why, out of all these years, they still won't, or they insist on doing crappy stuff or cheap stuff. Even when they start to, make the sculpt work better, the paint jobs better, they always fall short in stupid ways, But that's how the industry is, and most industries right now. It's bizarre. But like I said, though, there is a lot of good in here. So it's just going to be like a negative Nancy. There is a lot that I do enjoy. Again, the character itself, and kind of how they brought her to life, it works. It looks good. So, but yeah, I have my own nitpicks, and maybe I'll do a stream or something about that at some point. But kneeling poses are pretty good, and kind of the design of the cape, at least it kind of gets out of the way, so you could get her into certain poses like this. So that's a plus. But it should have been removable, or they could have done something to make it work a little bit better. But yeah, it is what it is. Like I was saying before, you do need some kind of a base if you want to put her on a shelf or something, because she will topple over unless she's leaning on a wall or something along those lines. But yeah, anyway, here's a couple different poses. I pulled different poses, give you an idea of what you could do if she's sacrificing the kid or something. I don't know. I don't fully recall her motives in the cartoons or the comics. Although wasn't she created by Mr. Sinister? I don't know. I forget. It's been a while. And yeah, here she is with Cyclops. And he is surprisingly a really nice figure, which I will do a review on as well. I wasn't going to get him, and I kind of returned to his store the following day and went, what the hell, let me grab it. And I am happy I did, because these things are flying off the shelves. Plus, it's, Jim Lee design X-Men. I don't know, it's kind of difficult to pass on something like that. That is definitely part of my childhood in a massive way. But yeah, I do love that they have that really cool looking blast effect. So like I said, we'll break him down at another point. But yeah, here they are together. I gotta say, pretty nice figure. Pretty good, not perfect, lots of issues, but still good. Hi, for anyone looking for some amazing comic books, this is part of my collection. I am the artist and creator of Shadow of the Kraken. This is a beautiful pirate story, 52 pages, beautiful artwork. Yeah, everything you need out of a great pirate story, you're right here. We have City of Venus. It's a futuristic story, also another one that I totally created. Beautiful, if you love kind of post-apocalyptic worlds, beautiful women, sci-fi, action. This has a little bit of everything in it. So if you're looking for that, on that campaign, you could also get, for a limited time, volume 1 and 2 of my art books. These are loaded with amazing images, 52 pages each. Yeah, they got pretty much everything you need in there. And we have, of course, hardcover book. This is Through the Woods, co-created and written by Frankie Tartamella, my brother. And yeah, I did all the artwork. This is 100 pages. You get the entire story in here, beginning, middle, end. You get all of it, and it is truly amazing. So if you're looking for a great ghost story, this is definitely the book for you. Just click the link in the descriptions, and yeah, these books ship immediately.